Welcome to the Year 5 curriculum presentation. Year 5 has got 3 classes. Amulet is Mrs. Parker and Mrs. Francis, Foxwell is Mrs. Kennedy, and Mendip is Mr. Robertson. We are really lucky in Year 5 that we also have 6 additional staff that work within our rooms.
So our first topic in the autumn term is The Empire Strikes Back, and that is looking at the Victorian era of British history. It's going to improve your children's knowledge about history in our country. The topic is going to look at different parts of Victorian life, from the rise of the British Empire all the way through to how children were treated in the mines, and it may even involve a trip to Radstock Museum. Unfortunately, due to COVID restrictions, we are unable to do our usual trip to the Big Pit in Wales, but we are looking forward to hopefully being able to go to Radstock to see something similar there. The topic is also going to improve children's geographical skills, and they're going to be able to locate countries within the British Empire, and they're going to study key physical and human characteristics. We've also enjoyed the Victorian Day.
In the spring term, we're moving slightly further afield. We're looking at the topic of Bollywood and South Asia. The children are then focusing upon a non-European society, and that will provide a good contrast with British history and what they already know about their own country. It will be focusing on the physical geography of the area. The children will be learning about climate zones, vegetation belts, rivers, etc. The topic lends itself beautifully to some DT work. The children will be making samosas, sampling Indian and Asian fruits, and hopefully, depending upon COVID-19 restrictions, we'll be looking at some Bollywood dancing. We'll get a visitor in to demonstrate and to lead the children in their mornings or days activities of Asian dancing.
Moving into the summer term, we look at ancient Greece. And so we explore how Greek life has shaped modern life, things like the Olympics, the architecture, etc. Again, we use our geography skills to locate the country and to compare and contrast with Britain. Children also, again, as long as restrictions allow, usually have an ancient Greece day where a gentleman comes in and provides the children with hands-on activities to look at. And they get to make shields and look at different types of structures as well.
So a typical day in Year 5 would look something like this. On a daily basis, children are involved in reading. We do a guided reading session daily, and the children also have opportunities to read individually, either quietly to themselves or to an adult. Maths, we have a daily maths lesson. English, we're looking at different genres of texts, from sci-fi to poetry to adventure. Golden Mile is carried out daily. I'll give you some more information on that in a bit. And being a church school, we have a daily worship session. Across the week, the children are involved in learning about science, RE. They have a weekly PE lesson with a PE specialist. Our current topic, usually we have 1 or 2 lessons a week, depending on which topic we're doing. Children are learning German as a modern foreign language, and other lessons such as spelling, PSHE, and lessons involving the creative arts are carried out on a regular basis. Getting back to the Golden Mile, every morning the children go outside for a 6-minute run or jog around the school grounds, and as the weeks progress, their stamina builds up, and the children really enjoy this. It's a great way of getting them active, and they really respond well to the challenge, even on the mornings that aren't so wonderful. And we've found out over time that this helps improve concentration and the performance in the classroom upon their return.
Homework. So homework in Year 5 will start on Friday the 25th of September. Your child will bring home a paper copy of their learning, but we will also be uploading a copy of this to the portfolio page in Class Dojo. Of course, the children have their 2 different homework books to complete the work in. On the following Wednesday, we will upload the answers to the homework through Dojo, and we ask that you and your child self-mark. Homework then needs to be submitted through Seesaw or through Dojo back to your class teacher once you have marked it with your child. And we simply ask that a photograph is sufficient. The QR code is also going to come home on Friday. It's the same app that you use during home learning to connect with your teachers to upload work during the school closures. We do not require your child to return their book, as we are limiting home to school contact. If they do happen to fill it up during that time, please ask for another one. Any problems with this, please message your class teacher. Thank you for your cooperation and your support. Unfortunately, due to the current COVID situation, we are unable to offer a homework club after school. However, we are always on the end of Dojo, so if you are really struggling and you're not quite sure how to explain it to your child, please send us a message and we will do our best to pick this up during the week. Thank you very much.
There are many ways to keep in touch with us. Class Dojo is the easiest and simplest way currently, because we appreciate that there is now a one-way system and it's harder to pop in and see your teachers in the morning. So please do message us on Dojo and we will reply as soon as we can. But obviously, if we're teaching, then it may be that the message doesn't get picked up until the end of the day. But we will always endeavour to reply. Seesaw, obviously, you're going to upload the homework onto there, but also you'll see the learning that the children are doing in school on there as well for you to look at. And of course, Mr. Partridge is a huge fan of Twitter, so keep an eye on Twitter because things will pop up on there. And we'll also use Class Story in a similar way to Twitter, so you'll see highlights from the children's day or things that we have been up to in. We appreciate that it's really hard in the current restrictions to just be able to pop in and see us, but please, if you have any questions at all, any query, please drop us a Dojo. We can always arrange to phone you back if that is what is needed, but we'd rather that you got in touch with us. And we will always do our best to share as much information with you as we possibly can also. Thank you very much, and we look forward to a great year in year